Hello, hello, this is Terrorontor, and it is my pleasure to welcome you to the third episode of Feed the Beast Ultimate SMP with Friends Midnight Spectacular Extraordinaire. Yep. And in today's episode, we're going to be looking at and building a little bit of a house. So, around here, I've done some work. I made a bunch of smooth stone and whatnot, and I've actually already used about a stack of smooth stone. I'm just cooking some more. And I made an effort to clean all this up a bit, because there were a bunch of holes everywhere from where I had dug up resources. So I tried to make those holes disappear, and I decided to come back in here. Oh, I haven't done it in here yet. I decided I was going to come back in here and make this my kind of base thingy. Just temporarily. It's just a step up from the base we already have. But as you can see, this is not amazing yet. This is definitely not going to be the final base I build. And gosh darn it, I actually need a new pickaxe before I can continue with what I was doing. Oof. And I need to make a better path to get out of here. Because right now I kind of just hop up that wall thingy. And it's different every time. And yeah, I also chopped down a couple of the largest trees way over in that direction. I'll show you what I mean when I teleport back here. Some of the largest trees right over there. Some of those guys. I chopped down about 4 of those, and I now have a couple of stacks of wood, which is good because we're going to be using that today. The cow farm is booming, huge success. Wow. As you can see, we have a total of 5 cows now. And the chicken farm, I keep throwing eggs in here, but none of them are actually turning into chickens. And I can't feed them seeds, because all the seeds I get go into my wheat farm, trying to expand the wheat farm. See, I break these. And I get 4 extra seeds from that after I replant these. And I just use all 4 of those to try to extend the wheat farm. Yeah, though. Yeah. Things are going good. So here, I'm gonna show you what I'm kind of thinking with my first house. Now with my house, like the finished super house I'm gonna build. What was I just doing? Right, making a new pickaxe. And I did end up going through that entire green sapphire pickaxe I built. Yeah. So with my super house, I'm gonna build like the place that's going to be my permanent place of residence when I finally finish it. That is not going to just be some, you know, little itty bitty easy to build house like the one I'm building now. This one is meant to be really easy to build, because I want to be able to basically just have a comfortable place to get started, while I actually gather all the resources I'm going to need to build my big final house and actually get moving with the really fancy machines and whatnot. And that is this. Just super easy to build, and it's easy to add rooms and stuff. I can just tunnel back in this wall and know that there'll be space. And I think I did specifically mention... Oh yeah, and I messed up here. That's what all this is cobblestone. I dug it all up and replaced it all. I think I specifically mentioned not wanting to build an underground base. And trust me, my finalized base will not be underground. This is just super temporary. I want to get out of here as quickly as possible. This is just what I'm going to get started, though. So yeah, you know, I'm going to go through here now and try to pretty this all up a bit so you can get a better idea of what the finished product will hopefully look like. And then I'll be joining you again. Okay, so here we are. We've made quite a bit of progress with cleaning all this up. When you get way down to this side, it's still super messy. And this will take a ton of smooth stone to clean all that up. Probably like 2 more stacks just for that part alone. And I'm actually almost out of cobble at this point to start cooking the smooth stone. So I decided that this will be good for now, and I'll start working on the rest of it later. But the thing about caves, right, is that they're cave-ins you have to worry about. So I was also thinking that just for fun, although this part isn't totally necessary, I might go through here and set up some wood pillars. That's why I grabbed all this, just to add a bit of variation to what's happening. And I think I want to offset those with the windows. Because right now I have these little kind of window things, you know, hollowed out. And I need to do a bit more work with these to make the windows seem not quite so out of place, I guess. But, well, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There should be one right here. Oh, or should there? Yes, there should. Okay. It's fine. I messed up some counting somewhere. I'll figure it out in a second. But, yeah, I think that fixes the problem. So I think I want to offset these with the windows. So that, like I was counting, you know, there's 1, 2, 3. So right here is where I would put that next wood pillar. And the thing about these is that they will be visible from the outside. But I'm not sure that that's a bad thing, right? So I don't know. I'm going to look at that a little bit. And, then I can offset doorways with the pillars on this side. Because with the pillars on this side, what I'm probably going to end up doing is not having a specific count between each one, but I'm going to try to kind of line them up with the pillars on this side. So if this one's right here, I would probably put this one right here or something. Yeah, so I just want to generally line those up. And I don't know, as far as starting bases goes, this is not the best I've built, but it's certainly not the worst. So, I think I'm going to stick with it. I think I'm going to work this out. So let's put the other pillar right here. And let's go do one more. This one will go right here. And let's actually go see how this looks from the outside. I suspect that it might need a bit more work. And then, yeah, sure, I'll put this one right here. So I'm definitely going to need to work with the spacing on this, because as you can see with this one there's what, like 4 blocks between them. And with this one it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And with this one it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm definitely going to need to work with the spacing a bit. But I think that this will look very alright. So I'm going to go do a bit more work on some of this stuff. Definitely going to see how it looks from the outside. Not a huge fan of this, honestly. I'm going to have to do something to make this look a bit more, you know, not quite so out of place, because the wood definitely looks bad out here right now. But yeah, it's just, you know, it's going to be nice to have an actual base instead of just a post with a platform that I live on right now. It'll be nice to have a place I can actually kind of call my home. And I'll be able to start messing around with some of the features added by some of the mods in this pack. Because so far... Oh! 3 skeletons, never mind, never mind. I thought it was 2 and I would have fought them, but I have no armor. 3 skeletons is like 1 too many, okay. Is that an angry zombie? No, it's not. Yeah, though. There's an angry zombie who I just ran from. Yeah, though. It'll be nice to have at least a sort of home to live in. And then I'm going to start messing with some mods, so I'm probably going to do a whole bunch of work on this now. And I'm pretty much going to finish the house, finish the place over there, maybe even add some rooms, move my bed, make a little bit of a storage room. So I'm going to work on this quite a bit now, probably for a couple of hours, before I come back and talk to you again. But hey, I'll see you then. Hello again, this is Terrorontor. And I've made some progress, sort of. I did die, you might notice, I think my level is lower than it was. I got killed by an angry zombie, because I'm bad at this game. And my farms are coming along. I made a little quarry because I was running out of stone, and I'll show you what I was using all of that for in just a second. Farms are coming along. I have 3 chickens now instead of 2. Plenty of cows. Cow count is increasing steadily. And the portal gun continues to be overpowered. I mean, the ability to teleport, pick stuff up, it's crazy. But here, let me show you what I've done with the base. Okay, and this is not the finished product, I would like to point out. There's still definitely work to be done. But it's looking better than it was. I removed all of the ugly wooden posts on this side because from the outside they just looked bad. Like really bad indeed. And then I added all these in with these stairs here, but I'm almost considering taking the stairs out and just leaving it like that. Because the stairs, I mean, this is already kind of cramped. I think I'm definitely, I want to widen this, so I might push this wall out like one more block. But the stairs, if you're like trying to sprint and jump, it's like the amount of space you have to run in is so small. So I just bumped that stair and it ran me into this wall and stuff. And yeah, and I added in this glass, and from the outside, it does not look great. So I might have to modify that a bit. I'll check that out. But yeah, this is the idea. I mean, I wasn't aiming to build a super fancy base. This is not my final base. Well, this will be a nice place to just get started, start messing around with some machines, start actually getting into some mods. And the idea with this, right, is that, yeah, I'm definitely going to have to move this wall back. It feels way too cramped in here. The idea with this is that I can say, oh, hey, I need a bedroom, so let's just, you know, let's just dig in right here. And I can just make rooms anywhere along this, and I have lots of space to expand because it's all underground. So there you go. I'm still working on this. Just wanted to give you a quick status update. And by the way, you might have noticed, I'm not sure I pointed this out, I am now on normal render distance instead of far, and that's just because my frame rate was it was going up and down. So now it's a little more stable. It's at a slightly higher frame rate. And that is good. Also, I changed up all these wooden posts on this side, so they're at a more even interval. And oh yeah, I changed the floor to cobblestone because it was all the same. The floor was the same as the walls and the ceiling. And I still actually, I think I might want to change the ceiling, or at least do something with the ceiling to make it not just all smooth stone, because it just feels so plain. I don't know. Definitely needs work, but that's where I'm at right now. So I'm gonna go do some more stuff. I think I want to definitely keep messing around with the house, and I want to go grab like that coal and that amber and all these resources, and I want to go down there and I want to start exploring deeper down in this cave, and maybe even get some actual resources, like some decent resources, like maybe diamonds and, you know, more of the green sapphires and sapphires for better tools and redstone and all that cool stuff. So I'm gonna go do some more stuff. I'm probably gonna explore this cave because I've been working on this for a little while. It took so long to cook up all the stone, and that's why I started that quarry, because I actually ran out of stone completely. But now because of that quarry, I have about 2 stacks again. Yeah though, so I think I'm gonna go explore that a bit, and I'm gonna come back here, and I'm definitely gonna widen this tunnel because I'm really not liking how cramped it is. And when I've done all that, I'll see you again. Ha ha ha. I finally came down here, and nothing. It's a dead end. But I'm not okay with that. So I'm going to dig down a ways, just staircase on down, until hopefully I run into another cave or something. Because right now the only cool thing I found down here was a chicken, honestly, and a bunch of resources. But yeah, very lame. I kind of hoped this would go down deep and branch off into a big old cave system, but oh, here we go. There we go. Look at that. Of course, this will probably just be a single dirt room or something. Yeah, so I just want to tell you guys how lame that was. I was so disappointed, but hopefully this little cave I just found will end up being the largest cave system of all. Because I want to get some decent resources so we can actually get into messing around with mods and whatnot. Because right now, I mean, so far this might as well have been, you know, vanilla, except for that one shrine I found and the portal gun I've been exploiting out the wazoo. Yeah, so I'm gonna explore this a bit farther, and I'll tell you if it does actually turn into the huge cave system I hope it'll be. So, oh, I hear lava. I'm gonna derp around a bit down here, and hopefully I won't do anything too tremendously stupid off camera. But I will be seeing you again in just a minute. Alright, so this is where I came in down here, right? And I was like, oh man, this is great. Look how deep down this goes. And I thought this was a dead end briefly, but come on. Alright. But then it kept going, and I was like, yes. And dead end right there. Boom. over. And I decided I wasn't okay with that, so I dug out this big old tunnel. And I actually ended up getting some pretty good stuff. I have nickelite, I have redstone, I have sapphires and green sapphires. Lots of cool stuff. I even have some bauxite, which will become useful, probably not for a while, but late game, I will need bauxite. So, lots of cool stuff I got going on. But then my pickaxe broke just as I was mining the last piece of iron in this vein up here. So I think I'm gonna have to abandon that piece of iron, and I'm gonna try going back to base right now. Cool. OP, portal gun, OP. Okay, neat. So now I'm just gonna drop all this off, and I just wanted to show you the sweet loot I hauled out of there. Look at all this, and especially the redstone. That was a really nice find, because that will allow me... No, I'm out of space. Oh, no. Yeah, but the redstone will allow me to... build some basic machines for industrial craft. Redstone is used in lots of stuff in this mod pack. So it's just nice to have, because, I haven't widened out that tunnel quite yet over by base, but as soon as I do, I think we're actually going to get started with mods, probably in the next episode. So, you know, I think this is a pretty short episode, but I might actually close it out here. I didn't accomplish a ton of stuff, but I would like to not actually start messing with mods until the next episode, and until then, I really don't have too much more to do this episode. So, thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, leave a like. If you would like to see more videos like it, leave a subscribey thingy. If you have any questions or comments, please leave a comment or send me a message. Tune in next time to hopefully see somebody besides me finally get on this server, and for us to start messing around with mods. Hooray! So, thank you very much for watching. Terrorontor is... out.